What's up, world? Talon Typhoon here, back again with another Nintendo moving forward, and we have a very exciting one for you today. We finally, after over 500 days, received a Nintendo Direct live from Nintendo earlier here today on February 17th, 2021 from Nintendo Direct. And when we actually got this, we actually got it on a short notice. We didn't really know it was coming. It was just a really quick pop-up thing where they ended up having a 50-minute presentation showcasing what they actually plan on doing moving forward into the next year. And as my suspicions were confirmed, it looks like we're not going to be getting a Switch Pro anytime soon, but it does look like they're about to be breathing life back into the Nintendo Switch to the second part of its life cycle, as they have said many times that they do view this as the Nintendo Switch is in its mid-life cycle right now, before they actually give us a newer version of the Switch. Now, there's many games that they actually just announced, and they led off the Nintendo Direct by announcing a new DLC character for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate coming out, where they're going to be releasing Xenoblade Chronicle 2's character Pyra for the next DLC character that everyone gets. So if you've already bought in the DLC character pack 2, then you'll already have purchased Pyra and you'll be able to get it. If not, you can go ahead and purchase yours on the Nintendo eShop. Right now I want to say each character is going for $5.99. If you want to get the pack, it's going for I think $30 right now. So you'll save about one character's worth. So that's somewhat of a deal. So if you're looking to get that, go ahead and pick that up now. Now, there's a lot of games moving forward that they went ahead and told us about before the Direct. However, we still got to see them. And they did showcase more of the gameplay, showing what it is, and it's about what you'd expect to be on the Switch. A lot of these games are being ported over. However, we did get some really good news on some of their first-party titles that will be coming out, starting with Monster Hunter Rise. That'll be a game coming out for the Nintendo Switch exclusively, with a new console variant coming out with it as well if you want to get the new console variant and the game. If not, you can just get the game. That'll be coming up. They also just decided to let us know about the new Mario Golf game that they've been developing, and I've got to say it's been quite a while since I've gotten to play one of the Mario Golf games. However, when I did, it was actually one of the better golf games that I've played. It's been quite a while since I've actually gotten to pick it up and play it again, but after this showcase, I'm going to have to probably pick that up once they actually go to put that on out. Then I gotta say, it does look like it'd be a pretty fun game, especially for like a party game. If you have people coming over, it would be a really fun game to do. Since it's not just playing golf, they do have little games in between, like moving towards the ball, which is actually something I've never really seen in a golf game before, so I'm going to have to check that out. Next, they ended up deciding to show us that they will be officially bringing the Topia back to the Nintendo Switch over from the 3DS, which for a while there I thought they weren't going to bring that back, and they scrapped that from the last generation of consoles. However, they did decide to bring it back, where there will be an all-new adventure where you'll be able to go through with your character that you customize for your Nintendo Switch and go through that on a day-to-day basis. If it's anything like what the past ones were, you'll have to wait about a day every time before you can go. However, I'm not really sure how this is going to work, because they really utilize Street Pass for you to be able to do that, and they haven't really initiated Street Pass for the Nintendo Switch, so I think it's going to be interesting to see how they actually play that out moving forward. Next, they actually stated that they're going to be doing a cross-collab with their IPs for Animal Crossing and Mario coming up. So if you wanted to get some special items in the game to where you can get either Luigi's cap or Mario's cap or any of those kind of different items that'll be coming to it, you can go ahead and pick that up whenever they actually go to release that. Next, they announced that they're going to be doing an expansion pass for Zelda Hyrule Warriors coming out here, which was to be expected. Zelda always ends up putting out DLC, which is always well worth the money and very expansive when they go to put it out and very in-depth. So it is worth it if you've already picked up the game. If you haven't already, you might want to check out the Zelda title. It's actually pretty good. Next, they say said they're going to be putting out Apex Legends for the Nintendo Switch, even though Apex Legends has been out for quite a while and it's been way overdue for them to bring it over. But that's alright, better late than never, I suppose. But this does open the door for cross-play compatibility with your friends that you may not have been able to play with before, even though you both have the same games. Now you'll be able to play on the same game on different systems and still be able to play and talk. So that's always a great news for cross-play compatibility. Next, they announced that Zelda Skyward Sword will be coming out later this year, and we'll be able to see that showcased in the Nintendo Direct, which ended up coming out today. And it looked alright. It looked about what you'd expect a Zelda game to look like. Until they do a Nintendo Switch Pro, it's going to be looking like Breath of the Wild for a while. And unfortunately, they did take the time to let us know that Breath of the Wild 2, despite all of the rumors of it coming out anytime soon, they've already notified us that it's going to take quite a bit more time before they'll be able to put that out. So we're going to have to put that on the back burner and come back to it a little bit later on down the year, possibly next year. Finally, the big announcement at the very end, they ended up announcing Splatoon 3 will be coming out in 2022 coming up. And they have absolutely expanded what you can do in this game. I don't know if you've played Splatoon 2, which was a major increase from Splatoon 1 from the older Wii U generation, and it is absolutely grown with the system, and I don't think there's anyone who has a Nintendo Switch that doesn't like playing the Splatoon series and their fun little games that they have on that, as well as their online multiplayer. So seeing what they do with that in Splatoon 3 is going to be quite interesting to see, and I know I'm going to have to pick up that title day one for sure. So if you want to be able to customize your Inklings moving forward, you might want to pre-order yours as well, because once they go to put them out, it's going to be hard to find a physical copy. So you may have to just do a digital download, which you might as well, since you're going to be probably playing it a lot anyway, and you'll always want to have it here with you. Well, that's all I have for you guys today for this one, bringing you the Nintendo Direct from today. Let me know down in the description what you think is the best thing they announced today. Is there anything you're looking to pick up? If so, let me know. But until next time, guys, this is Talon Typhoon, out.